Isle of Wight school employees are caught in the middle of a budget battle.
The school system says the county owes them $1.4 million, and if the schools don't get it, employees won't get paid. New at 11, we sent 10 on your side's Ann McNamara to Isle of Wight to get to the bottom of this.
This is a tough situation that we're facing on whether or not we would be able to pay our employees beyond June.
The Isle of Wight school system says it can't pay employees unless the county gives the school board $1.4 million. Here's why. At the end of every fiscal year, the school board is required by law to give unspent dollars back to the county.
Any unused funds go back to the locality, which is the county, the Board of Supervisors, and then they determine whether or not to reappropriate those funds.
So far, the Board of Supervisors has tabled the vote 3 times. Chairman Joanne Hall says the board wanted to see documentation of what the school board agreed to pay for with money it knew it would have to give back to the county.
At the end of last fiscal year, they made a lot of purchases in the last couple of weeks of the year. Encumbered the money thinking that it would just roll back over and they would pay. Well, it didn't.
And because the money didn't roll over, the school board had to use this year's budget to pay last year's bills, money that would usually be set aside for employee salaries.
We really want to work with the Board of Supervisors and come to an agreement so that it doesn't come to the worst.
Residents say the bickering between the school system and the supervisors has to stop.
I mean, it's just like Washington. They can't come to terms. I don't understand. Why do we pay these people or even elect them if they cannot come to terms? And I mean, it's our children's education.
And the chairman of supervisors agrees.
It's unfortunate that there seems to be a lack of communication between the school board and the supervisors, and in all honesty, a lack of trust, and that's something that we both need to work on.
In Isle of Wight, Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.
As for those paychecks, the chairman says the supervisors will never let that happen, so the threat is an idle one. The supervisors will vote on giving that $1.4 million back to the schools at the March 21st meeting.